guys, welcome back to my channel. So Ella is sitting here watching her tablet. She just got out of the pool. I have her in pants and under the blankets because she is, like, her body temperature, like, her body is freezing because the water's cold. It's alright, it's just a bug. I have a rose dragon on Voron here. It's alright, Ella. And a rose dragon on Newbie. And then I'm starting more Pokemon sets on Trident. What, honey?
I'm looking for purple crane.
No, you go play with your yellow one. This one is for Broden. Yours, I think, is in your bedroom. Come here.
Okay.
Tim made this, like, excavator thing that he printed. And Ella wanted to play with the purple one. But it was for his stepdad's, like, tenants. There's your yellow one. You go play with yours, okay? You leave Broden's alone. But I guess Broden, the kid, is going to be going back to his dad. So Tim made him that, like, little 3D printed excavator thing. But I just got lunch in for Ella and I. We're having some mini corn dogs today. Not the healthiest of lunches, but we're going to put, like, apple slices and yogurt and stuff like that with it. But I figured something warm would help with her, like, temperature, because our pool, it doesn't get any sunlight. Well, it gets a little bit, but not very much because it's under a tree. So it doesn't get a whole ton of sun to warm up the water. So the water is still really cold. Next year we are going to move the pool out where I can get some more sunlight. I have to clean up the house. I have to do dishes. I have to, you know, all of my normal chores. I had abrupt change of scenery. My battery died, I guess. But, I just have my normal house cleaning that I need to get done. Hey, not the remotes. I've been working on fidget clickers because all of these sold out at the Cochranton Fair. So I have 3 big ones ready and like 6 of these little ones. But they need to be like glued together and stuff like that. Ella! I have some small pieces, like pieces for the small clickers and for the big ones, so that I can get some more made. But they don't sell as much. I mean, I sold out at the Cochranton Fair, but they've never sold very well anywhere else. But I wanted to get some more rose dragons made, and I absolutely love this color, the fluorescent yellow. And a lot of people like it because they put it under a black light and it glows so great. So they like to buy the fluorescent colors. So that's going to be my second fluorescent yellow one that I have. Then the Pokemon sets. I sold out completely of my Pokemon sets except for the ones that were on the top shelf, or like not the top shelf, but like my display pieces. So with, I think I told you guys, but with the Pokemon sets and with the like holiday Bulbasaur sets, I have one set of each because the Pokemon has 2 different sets. With the 2 different sets and stuff like that, I have one displayed and then the others are down underneath my tables, underneath like the table that's hidden by the tablecloth so that you can't really see the merchandise and stuff that's under there. I have them heat shrink wrapped to keep the sets together, so I could just look in and be like, oh, this one has Pikachu, this is set number 1, or this one has Snorlax, this is set number 2, or the Bulbasaur sets. This way I can keep the displays out, but also not have to rummage through after someone buys a set to find all 5 pieces to the set, if that makes sense. So that's why I make so many, and I completely sold out except for the display one, which if someone had wanted it, obviously they would have, I would have bought it, like given it to them at a discounted price because it was like the display model. Instead, like they would have saved a couple bucks on it, but yeah, so I sold out completely of my backups, and I just have the one set of the Pokemon left. Well, one of each set, which again are the display models. So I'm making some more Pokemon sets so that I can get those packed up and ready to go for another show. I don't have any other shows in the books right now. I was asked by one of my vendor friends that I met over at the Cochranton Fair if I was going to be at the transfer fair this year, and the price is great. Like, it's phenomenal. I wouldn't have to have a canopy or like a tent or anything, because the where I would be set up would be inside, and those doors are locked at nights, which is even better. So I wouldn't have to tear down, but I wouldn't also have to worry about a tent. The spot is $50 for 5 days, so $10 a day, which is phenomenal. But Tim doesn't think that it's going to be a very big fair or anything because the spots are so cheap. But I don't know. Plus, like I had mentioned before, you know, our babysitter that we had hired for the Cochranton Fair kind of flunked out or failed. She didn't flunk out, obviously, but you know, she left us high and dry on one of the days that she was supposed to watch her, and didn't call, text, message, nothing to let us know, hey, I can't watch Ella this day. So that left Tim trying to figure out a babysitter. I was already over at the fair. I couldn't take her over there because she just wouldn't sit still. I wouldn't be able to make sales. I would have to close up and go home. Which ultimately Tim's brother ended up watching her here at the house. But that was like a last resort fail-safe type thing. And then Saturday they were also supposed to watch her, but Tim took off and spent like a family day with her and stuff like that. Like, it wasn't a family day because obviously I was still at the fair. But yeah, so to find a babysitter for 5 more days, from the hours are from 4 to 11, I believe, Monday through Friday, and then 11 to 11 on Saturday. So yeah, and then that would be 3 weekends in a row that Tim would take a day off, and I don't think his stepdad would let him, because he took last Saturday off. We're taking off tomorrow so that we could go and have a family day where I'm involved too, and then the following week is the fair, so he would have to take 3 Saturdays off in a row, and I don't think his stepdad would like that very much. But unfortunately, you know, there's nothing I can really do. I just have to find shows that are 1 to 2 days max. I can't really be doing these 5-day shows right now. Maybe once Ella's a little older. At the Cochranton Fair, I did see there was these girls, they had brought their kids, and they were making like those loom bracelets with like the little rubber bands and stuff. And they were selling the bracelets for $1. And then whatever money they earned throughout the week, they could go and buy, you know, whatever, play games, rides, you know, what have you, which was actually a really smart idea. It kept the kids entertained all week because they wanted to make that money to spend on the last day of the fair. So that, you know, like I said, they could go and play games, they could go and buy their cotton candies if they wanted, they could go and jump on the, you know, trampoline things, do the slide, do the ponies, you know, they could do whatever that they wanted. Obviously, if there was anything, people around the fair, like the other like vendors and stuff, would also help watch these kids. But once Ella reaches that age next year or the year after, and she can figure out the loom bracelets and stuff, I could do something like that with her. I could come and set up a little section for her to sit at, where she could have her rubber bands out and she can make bracelets and then sell them and stuff, so she can kind of, you know, make her own money. And if she doesn't spend it or whatever, then we would take and put it into her savings account or something like that. So the corn dogs only have about 2 minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and plate up the rest of the food, the apples and the yogurt, and I think I might add a couple of pretzels just to kind of fill an empty spot in the tray because she does not like when the tray has an empty spot, and there's like 5 spots I think in the tray. So I'll probably end up doing that, and then I'm gonna go in and edit, upload. I'm trying to get better about editing and uploading. I really am. I've been slacking the last few months just because I was busy with craft shows and holidays, and Ella's birthday's coming up, and I'm just, it's little all over the place. But we will have to kind of see how it goes. Fingers crossed that I can keep going, keep posting and uploading. And alright guys, whoa, blurry. I had to get Ella's milk. That looks absolutely disgusting, but that's just from like 20 minutes ago. Got Ella's cup. I'm gonna take it out and wash it. These guys are all still printing. I need to come out and get dishes and everything done. I'm gonna show you guys what is in the sink and like the counters and stuff that's all dirty, so you guys can kind of see. There's a lot of sippy cups in here today. There's 2, 4, 5, and I literally did dishes yesterday, but she likes to hide her sippy cups in her room, and sometimes I could not find them. Well, I found 2 of them today. So, this is currently what it is. A lot of this is just cans and sippy cups, and then just a few plates and stuff from dinner. Ella's laying down here. She was just playing with her dollhouse a little bit, but I have that plate over there from her dinner last night. Cereal container, this pan here. But then this is from corn dogs, obviously. I made potatoes and pork chops last night. But that's all of the dishes that I need to do. Alright guys, so for Ella's dinner, she's having some leftover mac and cheese. I just heated it up in the microwave for like 30 seconds. I'm going to give her this cool cotton candy, like SpongeBob Go-Gurt. Actually Sandy, but the Go-Gurt. She's going to get a string cheese that I'm going to cut into smaller sections to fit into here. Or probably into this one up here. And then I'm going to put some apples into these 2, so she'll have apples, string cheese, Go-Gurt, and her mac and cheese. And then she's got her juice over there. That's going to be what she has for dinner. And then I'll probably give her pretzels, or not pretzels, but you know, something other than just this. As like a snack alternative in a way. So for her to eat anything other than apples and bananas is like pulling teeth. She will not eat anything else. Any other fruits. She won't. I've tried multiple times to get her to eat blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. She won't eat that stuff. And I don't really care for it, so that doesn't, you know, it's not like it stems far. She gets it from me, but I cannot eat much other fruits. I can eat grapes and stuff, but she won't even touch grapes. She's very, very picky about what she eats, and anytime I would buy blueberries, raspberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries, like that stuff all goes bad before it gets eaten, because I don't eat it. Tim eats it occasionally. I just don't like the flavors of them. I mean, but we're gonna go ahead and give her her dinner. So I went ahead, like I said, I heated up the mac and cheese. I put apples here, so she has 5 apple slices, which I will offer her more if she is done with hers. The string cheese I cut into 3 little pieces, and then the Go-Gurt I went ahead and opened up for her. And now she can sit there and she can have her dinner. Hey Ella, do you want a fork or a spoon? A spoon for mac and cheese, are you sure?
Fork.
A fork? Okay, do you want Minnie Mouse or Paw Patrol fork? Or a big girl fork? Paw Patrol fork. Got her Paw Patrol fork. I'm hoping that this will encourage her to eat some more. See what she says. Slide your tablet. Oops, that's alright. Slide it back. Come on. Slide your tablet back. Okay, move on over. Move on. She doesn't need to be right there. Thank you. Those are apple slices, I guess, from last night that I need to get cleaned up. You're welcome. I want you to eat, okay?
Are these are cheese?
It is cheese. Alright. I want you to eat, okay? Oh, it got real dark. Sorry about that. I got these sinks all cleaned out. I have steak in there right now. Vacuum sealed because that's for dinner, but I'm gonna get that pulled out here in a minute. But all the dishes in the sink are done. Now I just have to do these few things here, and then it'll be done, and then I need to get the clean dishes put away. So we're going good. Things are going smoothly. It's currently about 7:20, so it took me about 15-20 minutes to wash up those dishes, but sippy cups take the longest because I want to make sure I get into every creak and crack and crevice to make sure that they're staying nice and clean, not getting moldy or anything like that. So I take my time with sippy cups. Let's get to the rest of the cleaning of the dishes, and then I need to do the sunroom and fold her laundry if I have time before bed. Let's see what we can get done.